Hey guys, welcome in. If you're new or just passing through to my channel, welcome. My name is Tam. I'm also known as the Enlightened Auntie, and if you're returning, welcome back, squad. I'm here today to do another general collective reading. We're not sign specific here. We're also gender fluid. I may say you and I'm talking to them. I may say them and I'm talking to you. Put yourself in the story wherever you seem to fit. Remember that time and energy are both fluid, so I could be talking about the past, the present, or the future. Take only the parts that resonate. Leave the rest behind. If you'd like to book a personal, more aligned with your story, go to my website, EnlightenedAuntie.com, and book a session with me. My books are always open, and I invite you to join me. All right. As you enter, if you could please give the video a thumbs up so we can circulate into the algorithm and get this in front of those who need to see it the most. This is take 2. I haven't recorded for a couple of days because yesterday was my son's birthday, and we had the weekend. But I have been noticing a lot of, like, interruptions and disruptions to every time I get ready to sit down to do something, something comes in and interrupts. Or so I don't know if you guys are also experiencing that. I was talking to a friend of mine earlier, and I was telling her, like, I kind of do feel the squeeze of the energy. I don't even really know how to describe it, with Neptune and Saturn both retrograde. We just started the pre-shadow for Mercury's retrograde that's starting on the 4th. So the energy is feeling a little bit intense. I don't know how y'all are feeling, but it feels, the word that keeps coming to mind, it feels restrictive. Okay, so today we're going to start off with the index cards. This, like I said, is take 2. I recorded like a whole 30-minute reading, and yeah, totally got interrupted while I was recording, so I don't even feel like going back over those cards. We're just going to start all over, okay? My first index card out, I have Experienced High Priestess or Witch. You could be an Experienced High Priestess or Witch, or be dealing with an Experienced High Priestess or Witch. Collective, you may have chosen a new contract. We like it. There's a family dynamic here in play. They need your energy or input to create. They thought they could get away with it. Okay. All right. Somebody here may be trying to affect your throat chakra, or their throat chakra is compromised. Like, somebody here may need to tell the truth, have a conversation, or somebody may be trying to prevent you from telling the truth. Month of December could be of significance, could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Capricorn. Somebody has an inflated ego and inflated sense of self-worth. Someone has sex without love. Someone is secretive and deceptive, fake, nice, and two-faced. Someone is lost without you. Someone is using children, your children or their children. Leo is significant. Archangel Michael is out here protecting you, and there is a distorted masculine energy here on the board. Somebody is experiencing anxiety and sleepless nights. Taurus could be of significance. Somebody's mask is falling off and they cannot hide anymore. I want to say it's either this Taurus or the Leo. Someone doesn't know how to commit. Your ancestors are protecting you. Someone knows that you know the truth. It's a toxic relationship here on the board. Someone is self-absorbed and possessive. The month of June could be of significance. Could be dealing with a Gemini or a Cancer. And someone is in deep regret. Bottom of the deck is baby mama. All right. So let's start with the Kipper. Hope everybody is doing really good. I also wanted to shout out to people who are watching me in other countries. Shout out to my Australian clientele. And the clientele in Scotland. You know who I'm talking to. Thank you for rocking with me. No matter where you are in the world, I appreciate it. All right. We've got message of concern. Oh, snap. So someone may have received a message of concern about the loss of their resources. And somebody is in despair because they may be either losing the respect of their peers, or I heard public shame. They could be losing the respect of their peers, or they may be getting some negative public attention, or they're concerned about negative public attention. Okay, we've got a distorted masculine here. Okay, hold on. Okay, so this is very similar to the last spread that I just did. Okay, so you may have, there's a wealthy man here that may have suffered from some bad health. There may be a message, because I'm seeing here there's a message of concern about this loss, the sudden loss of wealth. Somebody may have to work. There's a message here that may be withheld, or that is being withheld. There's a message here being withheld by a false person, or the message is about this false person. Oh. Someone here may be losing their privilege and the gift. Yep, there we go. So there's a message here that has been withheld or obstructed, has something to do with a gift or sudden wealth. One more card, please. Okay. Okay, so this wealthy man may have passed. I have a coffin out here, and bad health surrounding the wealthy man. This wealthy man may have also been somebody that people respected. This wealthy man, okay, this is his wife. I feel like this wealthy man's partner, wife, may be the false person. I also believe that she's withholding some information about a gift. She's withholding information about a gift. Look at, I said, wealthy man. Wealthy man's up here. Somebody, like I said, somebody is truly in despair. I feel like somebody's public image is at risk right now. Something that they've done. Okay, so if somebody here may have been kind of promoting themselves as being, you know, the end all be all, as being the official person, whatever it was that they did for work, or whatever they do. But what I feel like is happening is they're in despair because they may be getting some information that states otherwise. There may be a community of people that are aware of what has happened or transpired. Somebody may need to work. Someone may also have There could be like somebody, I said there's a message being withheld. Somebody here may have to move. Oh, they may have to move, but they may also, okay. Somebody may feel like they're imprisoned. So, okay, if somebody here was experiencing some bad health, if you're dealing with somebody who's experiencing some bad health, they may feel like they're alone. Especially, they may have felt alone after this man passed. I think I said this in a few readings ago. I was like, somebody felt trapped within a marriage. Yes. So this woman, I feel like she married a child. This woman married this man for financial stability. And there was a gift that was supposed to go to someone, but it never made it there. Sudden wealth at the bottom of the deck. Somebody here may have predicted it. Somebody may have gone to a priestess. You could be a priestess. You may have predicted this information. I don't know. Put yourself where you fit. Yeah, there's an inheritance. There has been some kind of inheritance or something here. And somebody is terribly upset because there's some kind of upheaval, some major upheaval or disaster that's taking place in their life right now, and they feel defeated. They feel defeated because people are seeing the truth of something that they may have tried to hide or shroud in mystery. Someone here could also be overthinking, especially about the loss or the failure or whatever it is that they're experiencing right now. Collective, you could be in a celebratory energy. You could be like spending more time with your friends, celebrating your accomplishments and your hard work paying off. I do get the energy of somebody here. There's been like somebody here feels defeat. I kind of feel like this is the energy of somebody wanting to try to like ruin your earning potential or whatever it is that you're working on. But they can't because I really feel like your hard work is paying off and they didn't want to see that. And they're heartbroken. Somebody is genuinely heartbroken because people are seeing the truth about you and they're heartbroken mainly because of the failure of whatever they were trying to accomplish, because they feel a deep sense of resentment over your accomplishments, which is wild. I see it. Listen, this person, you got somebody in your energy who is like, I said, they were gunning for you the moment you like kind of turned away from them. Yeah, they were devastated. So they made a plan almost immediately. They made a plan to try to bring a tower down on you. I feel like they may have hired, I do see it, somebody could have paid a practitioner. This person could be a practitioner. Again, this person just wanted to win. They were planning and anticipating that whatever it was that they were doing was going to work, but they've been defeated and they're heartbroken by the fact that they've been defeated. I'm like 2 cards of heartbreak, 2 cards of defeat. They're upset that you're actually being celebrated. You could be celebrated by, your peers. You're celebrated by folks who love you. They see, that's why they see the truth. They see your work. They see what you're doing. You may have somebody here who may have been trying to create a bunch of drama, spread lies and rumors or whatever, so people wouldn't want to work with you or invest in you. I definitely feel like you have somebody here that they may be suffering from a lack of stability. Yeah. They're disappointed. They're disappointed. All they're focusing on is the failure of whatever it was that they were trying to do. There's definitely, there's a lack of balance. Total disharmony between you. This person's watching you or stalking you. Digging, looking on the internet or whatever, digging into you. This person's pissed off. They got a very nasty demeanor. Definitely obsessed with your happiness, obsessed with your life, obsessed with the fact that you chose something different. You chose yourself. You chose to align yourself with something that was more resonant for you. And this person, they may have been trying to eliminate your options or create missed opportunities for you. Yeah, that's what they were doing. I kind of feel like, I think I've said this in other readings too, like whatever this person, like all the energy around this person, it feels like you've got like because what it looks like, you got this bubble around you. You still appear to be very abundant, very happy, regardless of all of this stuff that's going on around you. I kind of feel like you're in a bubble that is not like whatever they were trying to affect. It's not working. It's kind of just rolling off, not even rolling off your shoulders. It's not even hitting your shoulders. It's like rolling off the outside of that bubble that you're in. I kind of feel like this person did not anticipate you to have the kind of willpower that you have. They did not believe, I kind of want to say they did not believe fully in your manifestation powers or capabilities. So regardless of whatever was happening to you around you, you continue to persevere. You continue to create from a space of, groundedness within yourself. Who's texting me? Oh. All right. Yeah, somebody, okay, so this person is left on the outside. Let me tell you. The person that's here on the outside, okay, because just these cards remind me of the last spread that I did. Okay, so part of what was coming up in the last reading was the fact that collective, you, whatever it is that you do for work, whatever it is, because the last spread that I did, like 30 minutes ago, it centered largely around work. And the thing that came across like super loud was the fact that the reason why they can't quite penetrate or diminish whatever it is that you're doing is because you do it because you love it. What I saw was kind of like, I saw this happiness centered around whatever it was that you did for work. It's kind of like, even within the relationship dynamic of these toxic people, you turned to yourself and started kind of focusing on self-love, like all the love that you poured into certain connections where you tried to foster the connection. You tried to ground it and grow it. When you started to realize that it was kind of like for nothing, like you're putting into something that the other person or other people that are, you don't even see the same sense of loyalty within these other people that you show up in. Like you show up in all this authenticity and, all this directness and with all of this full love in your heart and all that. And other people do not know how to reciprocate that energy, because a lot of times the people that are coming towards you, they're looking at you as what can they gain from being in your energy? What do they get out of it, right? Instead of reciprocating the energy. As it relates to your work, part of their failure, because I do tie it back to this reading, part of their failure did not anticipate that the reason why, so this is the part that they don't get, because I did have that intellectual property, theft of intellectual property, but the problem is the quality of their work. Remember, I talked about this like a couple months ago. The quality of their work was subpar compared to what it is that you produce. The reason why is because you're an expert at what you do. You know what you do. You love what you do. And the reason why it's working for you, the reason why all of this is working for you and not for them, is because you do what you do for the sheer love of it. You are not doing what you do for the money. Yes, we need money. Money pays the bills. Money puts food on the table. But what you're doing for a living, you don't do it for the money. You do it for the sheer joy of being able to do it, because you have the capacity, because you have the know-how, you have the skill, you enjoy it. These people, or whoever this was that was trying to piggyback or steal or prevent your forward movement, they don't understand that energy, because they don't operate like that. They operate in that lower vibrational dense energy. Now, if you ever hear me talk about, or any other reader talking about, like people that are doing dark magic because I do see that here, people doing dark magic to prevent, your work from progressing or whatever, do know that dark magic does not necessarily have to be, candles and incense and herbs and all that stuff. It doesn't necessarily even need them to go to a practitioner. It literally starts with person A talking to person B. Hey, did you hear about so-and-so? All it requires is just enough energy of people discussing you. So you get these two people discussing you. They find two more people to discuss you. Next thing you know, it's 6 people. They're all discussing you, projecting their negative, funky ass energy towards you and whatever it is that you're doing, instead of focusing on themselves, right? Part of the reason why, and I see that here, part of the reason why whatever their plan was didn't work is because you may have made some shifts within whatever it is that you do by pulling your energy back or redirecting it in a different kind of way, channeling it in a different way, so that, because I'm definitely seeing this is the same energy that came out in the last spread with a whole different deck. What you do by yourself. These people need other people to help them do what they do. You're like a one-man band, and it kind of feels like you're content, literally, being on your own, working by yourself. You're okay with that, because I kind of feel like you actually work better by yourself. I definitely get the sense here that you've got someone here in your energy that wants to come back in from the cold. But the problem, like I'm always going to tell you what the problem is. There's nothing, you don't have any fond memories of the situation. You don't have anything else to give to it. You have nothing else to give to it. And you already know that it would be a foolish mistake for you to even encourage going back into connection with them. You're better off on your own. Death. You're better off on your own. It's pretty much a done deal. You don't have any desire to fight for the connection. You know the truth. You're very clear about the truth. You are very clear that the person that you were dealing with didn't have any loyalty to you, and all they wanted to do was control you. Control you, control the narrative, control how people see you. And what's kind of what I find really interesting about, this person, they tried to damage your reputation so bad. This person tried to damage your reputation really, really bad. And I do see here, there's one-sided competition here. And the funny thing about it is they're not on your radar. There's a one-sided competition and you're just over here minding your business. Literally, you're over here minding your business. Oh. Yep. There's been a complete slowdown of whatever it was they were trying to achieve. They may have been trying to slow you down. I think that came up in the last reading too. Somebody here may be trying to project energies here onto you to prevent you from, like, accelerating or to slow you down, slow down your progress, is what I'm seeing here. I like at the center, though, you may already know the truth of that. You may also be recognizing too, or this person may be recognizing the truth that this connection is done. There's no stabilizing it, because this person was never reciprocal. This person was never loyal. This person put in very little effort and energy to the situation. You may have them blocked. They may want to talk to you, but you may have them blocked. And I feel like if they do want to come and talk to you, I feel like the only reason why they want to come and talk to you is just really to stir the pot. I think I said that in the last couple of readings. They just want to stir the pot. But I will say this: you overcome any of this drama and the conflict, and this person's beside themselves. They don't even really want to take the time to learn a new way of like learning a new way to approach the situation. I'm seeing a lot of pride and ego here. They just wanted to win. They just wanted to win. They just wanted to win and dominate, and they're angry. They are angry. They are angry that you're no longer committed to them. They are angry that you've retracted all of your energy, and that they thought that by coming after you, by attacking you, that they would bring you down. But again, I'm thinking that other people are starting to see the truth of this. And they're upset because you've chosen to prioritize yourself. There is no love here. You have nothing to give. You have nothing to give. I think I said in the last room, like, part of the reason why what you do has become so successful, or there's parts of it, like, it's an ebb and flow kind of thing when you're an entrepreneur. But this is the same energy from the last reading. So it's kind of like, as I said, remember we talked about the intellectual property, the theft of intellectual property. That has been coming up a lot lately. And what I'm seeing here, it's kind of like the reason why they were defeated, whatever it was they were trying to do. The reason why they were defeated is because, number one, you work alone. If at one point you were like posting things, posting on, because they are watching you. If you were posting things on social media and then all of a sudden, like, something in your spirit told you to stop, or to kind of change the way that you operate, the way that you do your business, by you making that one decision, it prevented these people from truly being able to see what it is that you're doing, or to see your process. So if they can't see you, then they can't sabotage you, because they don't know what you're doing. And that's what I see there. I'm seeing all this anger energy around the fact that they were trying to win and they couldn't, because the moment you pulled back and kind of went into yourself and started focusing on, like, quietly focusing on what it is that you wanted to do, you got somebody here. And it's funny because I get the energy that somebody here, they thought this was a game. They thought this was a game. I also see here the energy of somebody wanting to try to prevent you from working, or they're, like, prevent you from working, or to spread misinformation that you're lazy and that you don't do anything, and that you're depressed, making all of these excuses for your absence, of why you're not around. And what everything that they're telling folks is not even the truth. The fact that you're not around is because they're a shitty person. Negativity, because they're a shitty person. Because they're a shitty, overbearing, catty individual who is blocked. They're blocked. They are unable to communicate. They may not be able to travel to you. Yep. And they also may be trying to, this is oh yeah, so if somebody here was scamming, okay, I'm getting at something else here. So you may have someone here who, because this is obstructed view, this is obstructed view. So there may be something that somebody here was trying to get away with. They may have been trying to get away with something. There could have been some kind of theft. Has something to do with money. But we go back to the kipper from the very, very beginning. We did talk about that. There was something here that they've been trying to hide. This feminine energy. This is a feminine energy. Very angry. This is somebody here who has low self-confidence. They're catty though. This person is like somebody who like easily gossips and just talks shit about other people and what they do. But I'm kind of feeling like this person here, they may have been doing something behind closed doors that they don't want people to see. And this could either be they were trying to create disharmony in your life. I kind of do feel like they were trying to create some kind of disharmony in your life or affect your ability to work. But what has happened now is they are now receiving, it's kind of like, I keep saying it, all the energy that somebody has been trying to project towards the collective is literally what's happening to them. So if they were trying to slow down your finances, their finances are slowing down. They, they wanted to prevent your travel and movement. Their travel and movement has been slowed down. They wanted your relationships to come apart. All of their relationships are coming apart. If you are in partnership, they wanted your partnership to come apart. They don't have no partnership. Their partnership has come apart. Somebody here may have been trying, I have seen it in other readings where, they may be trying to affect your relationship with your children, or, I've seen in other readings, and other readers talk about CPS. It's not ever come up on my board. But it's the same energy. It's like everything that they may have wanted for you, that is exactly what's happening to them. And they're feeling incredibly defeated, but they're totally upset about it. Because they didn't, like I said, they foolishly made some missteps. And I feel like they took these impulsive actions not realizing that their misinformed actions would cause the blowback that they're experiencing right now. Okay. Let's see. Door to personal healing and happiness. We like it. Yeah, somebody may be out of balance because you're free now. You're free. You're free. And not only are you free, you're still maintaining this very loving demeanor despite everything that you've been through. We love it. And that just is a testament to the fact that you are really serious about your healing, because there are so many people out here that are unhinged and unhealed, and they have no desire to actually reflect on themselves and see, kind of peep the mistakes and the missteps that they've made. They'd rather point fingers and blame the world and everybody else for their, for their downfall. Somebody here is... Okay. I'm kind of getting the energy. Somebody here is really envious of the fact that you're not only maintaining that, that heartfelt heart space, like you're still in this really good loving energy. Somebody's envious of your intuition and in your ability to just know things. Somebody also is very envious of the fact if you're a creative, if you're an artist, this person is also very, I feel like they're envious of the fact that you have the ability to keep going. No matter what they've done, you've still managed to keep going. It's kind of like, even though you may not have known for a fact that somebody was doing work behind your back to prevent all these blockages and all the stuff, like even if you didn't know that, you still persevered and you've still been moving along. And this person is, and you've got somebody here who is truly envious of the fact that you have the, like, what they thought was going to confine you is not working. You found some creative method. Yes, you found some kind of creative method to get around. It's like, instead of going over the hump or going through it, you went, you kind of went around it. And this person didn't anticipate that. They didn't anticipate that. And there is definitely somebody here who is trying to prevent you from speaking up. Oh, I said they don't like your intuition. Somebody doesn't like your intuition, but they definitely are upset because their plan failed. They thought that they were getting over here because they don't have your level of intuition. So they just figured, I'm going to do this and it's not going to matter because they'll never know. How are they going to know? They'll never know. But their plan failed. Their plan failed and they didn't foresee it. And here you are still finding ways. I feel like this person was really trying to figure out ways to really cramp your style, especially in the realms of your finances. Especially in the realm of your finances. But here's the thing, as long as you stay balanced, I love these cards. As long as you stay balanced, collective, you're on that pathway, door to healing, personal healing and happiness. As long as you stay grounded. As long as you stay grounded, stay consistent with, being happy and staying in that creative space, whatever it is that you do, that creates balance for you. That creates balance for you. There may also be a need for you, for those of you who have not yet spoken out, there may be a need for you to do that. Okay? There may be a storm coming that is going to hit without warning. Oh, maybe this is you. Okay. So this, perhaps maybe you made a choice. You may have made the choice to walk away from this connection silently. Not like ghosts, but you may have just kind of faded into the blackness without saying anything and just let it go. And you chose, I like it, you chose to lean into following the door to spirit. And now somebody is concerned about financial constraints for themselves. They're concerned because you made these decisions without them, without their participation. And really, it's kind of like, I don't think they see this. They don't recognize the fact that it's kind of like they're gunning for you. I said this in like last two readings. You became like the target the moment you made a decision to walk away or disconnect yourself from this connection, right? But now, and whatever they've done subsequently after you exited, it's all backfiring. All of it. It's all, this whole row. It's all backfiring. Whatever it was that they did, their plan failed. They took this action, and it was coming from a very ungrounded place. They just acted, right? Their plan failed because they didn't have the foresight or the intelligence to know what was going to happen on the other end. All it did was seal your fate. You already knew that you didn't want to engage. You already knew you didn't want to deal with them. So by them taking this action, literally just you knowing this portion of it, you already know you ain't never going back. You ain't never going back. And I also feel too, because you were not afraid to move forward, I kind of feel like your spirit's leading you to like your tribe, your people. Is that the mailman? Yeah. You're being led to your tribe or your people. Okay. Let's look at some Auntie on deck cards. Because where are we? 40 minutes, yeah. You can only have one sacrificial decision. Walk in your truth. Be seen and heard. Authenticity is key. It's now or never. Speak your truth. So there's a whole lot of walking in your truth, speaking in your truth. Check your circle. Backstabbers. Sometimes we call them friends. Are you sure you're sending the universe mixed signals? Clearly decide. Take a step back. You're too invested. You may be seeing synchronicities of 555. That means imminent changes are ahead. Be open to the decisions that you may need to make. And which way are you going? There is a fork in the road, and it is time to decide. A lot of decision making here. A lot of decision making. Decision. Right? And being very clear about what it is that you want for yourself so that you can send the universe the right messages and right signals so they can give it to you. All right. Okay. I'm going to leave it there, guys. If any parts of this reading resonated for you or give you clarity or confirmation over your own situation, give the video a thumbs up so we can circulate into the algorithm. Thank you for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. The super thanks, tips, and donations. I appreciate all of them, and I appreciate all of you. And until next time, take care.